And Borderlands is pretty neat. It takes place on the planet Pandora. And we're going to go ahead and get in the vehicle, guys. Mark here on the right or on my right, he's a soldier class character named Roland, and Mordecai is a hunter class character. And these guys, they need the vehicle because Pandora is a big place, vast expanse out here in the Borderlands. They're going to play cooperatively. They might have to communicate a little bit. This is all real. This is all live. And as they get around here, you're going to see that they're going to get attacked by bandits. The bandits have left the safety of the colonies. They've left the safety of the settlements, and they've sort of banded together to maraud and scrape the landscape for food and fuel. Very Mad Max vibe. And we're in an area called the Barrens. This is a kind of a desolate place. When we first presented this game in the back room at the Leipzig Game Convention in Germany last year, we showed a totally different location. We showed a place called the Salt Flats, thousands of miles of bright and clear salt plains. We also visited the settlement of New Haven, where we met Administrator Helena Pierce. Pierce has actually given us a quest right now. This is we're in the middle of one of many, many quests that you'll go on in Borderlands. The quests are strung together in a grand adventure. Nice roadkill. Those skags are great roadkill. They're kind of tough in packs when you're on foot. We're going to have to get on foot now, get out, and we're going to go into the Iridium Mines. And the Iridium Mines are where the bandits have taken a bit of alien technology and artifact that we're after. This quest that we're on is to recover this artifact. Skags on foot are a little more of a problem. They've got a really armored carapace. They're kind of like mad cows, but they're an alien wildlife, and there's a lot of interesting alien wildlife you'll have to contend with. You see, Pandora is a harsh place. It's a violent place. It's also a bit lawless. Nice. Now you'll notice that Mark is equipped with a rifle, and there's a little bar on the bottom of the screen there. It says level 11, and that's his experience and what level he's on. As he plays the game, as he has more experiences, he'll get more comfortable and more capable at this, and his character will grow. Unlike most first-person shooters we play, our characters will evolve. They'll be different at the end than they were at the beginning. That's an alpha. It's a tough one. He's big. He's going to be harder to take down. You're going to need good equipment for it. Now, Mark's using an assault rifle. This is just one weapon. Mark, do you have any other guns? That's a shotgun. And one of the neat things about Borderlands is there's a lot of loot to pick up. Ooh, nice. And we leveled up. Roland's now level 12. His proficiency with that shotgun just went up, so now he's able to aim it better, maybe reload it faster. He also has some hardware augmentations to his body, and you can use a software interface to affect things like how fast he is, or how high he can jump, or maybe how quickly he could reload his weapons, or maybe how accurate he is with them. And these software interfaces are useful. Now we're going to go deep into the Iridium Mines. As we go down, I want to point out that there are 2 players playing cooperatively. When you get online, you can play with 4 players, and your character is persistent. If Mark is halfway through the game, let's say he's level 12 now, and he convinces one of you to buy the game, and you're just starting out, he can actually join in with you. And he'll be level 12 with all the stuff that he's got and all of his skills, and you'll be at the beginning. Go ahead and use that software interface there. And go back over, change to reload time. I noticed the reload on that rifle is slow. Okay, so we're gonna trade accuracy for reload speed. There's a lot of different skills and skill trees. That's we call those skag piles. The skags sometimes eat bandits and other guys they find out there, and then they vomit up their bones, and sometimes you can find some good loot, if they had like orb shields or storage decks with them. This container is a great place to find some loot. Let's see what kind of drops we get here. Wow, that pistol's got a blade on it. That's pretty fortunate. There are a lot of guns in Borderlands. There's a lot of equipment. When we presented the game last year at the German Game Convention, we talked about 500,000 guns. There are over 500,000 weapons in Borderlands. This is a Jacobs revolver. I like the Jacobs guns. They've got wooden stocks. Wood is very rare on the planet of Pandora. There's no trees, so it has to be imported. Go ahead and we're going to cheat now. Go ahead and throw out a gun. Just spawn it. Just spawn a bunch. We'll just show you. Every single one of these guns is different. They're procedurally generated. No development team on the planet can create 500,000 weapons within the time and budgets that we're dealing with here. We have created software that actually creates these things for us using rules. Every manufacturer of these weapons, like TDR and Vladoff and SNS and Dahl, these guys all have rules and materials that define what's available in this world. And we're always looking for better stuff. That's pretty sweet. Nice scope on that one. You'll also notice that some of these things have some different color to them. There's some blue on that. This guy might have an electrical effect. It's kind of a secondary effect when we hit these guys. Fire this weapon a few times. I noticed this is a rifle that actually looks like it has a revolver. Reload the thing. Look, it's like a revolver load. I've never seen that weapon before. That's pretty neat. And I'm discovering new things all the time as we play this game. Now this is real, this is live. Now we're not done yet. We're actually pre-alpha still, so the game's amazingly far along for where we are in development. Oh my God, he just blew the top half of that guy off. It's extremely violent, guys. You're gonna see, it's M-rated. You're gonna see lots of blood and gore here. Melee. Oh, he's dead. Nice, look at it roasting a skag over there. Grenades are like great area effect tools. And there's all kinds of, oh my, oh, that was nasty. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a good, oh, these are serious drops here. This is good. Now he can tap the X button to throw things into inventory, so when he gets back to one of the settlements later, he can sell this stuff, or he can hold the X button to immediately equip it and use it. And we've come up with all these little interface niceties. Mordecai, Simon over here, just flipped pulled the lever that kind of opened the makeshift barrier that the bandits have created. We're going to dig deep in these iridium mines. You see, the bandits didn't create these mines. The original companies that came and settled Pandora built them, but they all left because this place is a bad place. Nobody wants to be out here unless you're trying to get away or you're looking for something like our heroes are. And we're going to dig deep into this area. But this is just one of many, many locations. This is a vast world, and you can explore this world as you wish. And you can dig deep into some of these mines to go harvesting loot or hunting or accomplishing quests, or you can be on the surface and explore around, and all kinds of different terrain and interesting experiences out there. Really, really cool stuff. One of the things I like about the ability to develop my character is yeah, I can leave my game and I can join like somebody else. I can play with one of you guys when you guys are just starting out. But if I gather new things and get new experiences, I can go back to my instance of the game and keep going where I left off. I can keep repeating the story experience over and over, or I can just explore the world and develop myself and my skills. Simon's weapon has an electrical effect. You see that? That is awesome. And there's all kinds of interesting things. You'll see some guns with a green look, and you'll actually be able to use acid effects on guys and melt their faces away like Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's pretty neat. A TDR, is that a TMP or is that a straight up tactical machine pistol? You hold the trigger down, that guy blazes. Not too accurate though. It'd be nice to find another one that was more accurate. This shotgun is really effective because I noticed earlier he was able to just blow limbs off with this thing. That was a Merv grenade. It actually explodes, breaking it into little pieces, each of which explode, and just completely took out this camp. These guys have got tents set up here. This game is very dynamic, very systemic. Every time we play this, things are a little bit different, both in the equipment that we're discovering and the enemies that we encounter. You know, some of these enemies, oh, he's just a torso now. Some of these enemies, they've been protected by orb shields, and you'll see like when he shoots them, you'll see like a little blue protection there. His bullets aren't actually getting through until that orb shield goes down. But when he defeats them, he can pick up that equipment and he can use it and get better orb shields himself, get better. It's a tough spot. Once he breaks through that orb shield, oh, nice reload. Oh, they just disintegrated that guy. That's, yeah, it's, your proficiency went up with the shotgun, though. That's good. That guy's got an orb shield. He's tough. He's also got a helmet. Don't. Now, again, we're digging into this mine looking for this alien artifact. And these characters, there's actually a number of different classes you can choose from. We're looking at 2 of them today. And these characters are on a larger adventure, and each quest is part of that. And as we dig deep into here, we'll get a glimpse at these guys. That's a Vladoff. Pretty neat weapon. Those guys are really rapid fire. Rolling. Mordecai is such a badass, even though he wears a skirt.
It's a kilt.
All right, a kilt. Freedom! These little scenes help tie the story together, but they're just triggered by the quest events.
Son of a bitch!
Did you think you could come in here and just take it? Any last words? Kill him!
And that is the first look at Borderlands. Thank you very much.